Coming up on MCTV this week, we find out what Monmouth citizens and students would like to see in Monmouth and bring you an update on the city ordinances. This week starts now. Welcome to MCTV This Week with Haley Turner. I'm Haley Meyer. City Council met Monday to discuss the new property maintenance codes as they prepare to vote. Gabby Shirley has more.
The first reading on the new ordinances and property maintenance codes at the City Council meeting brought several out to hear about the proposed plan for the City of Monmouth. The meeting gave landlords the opportunity to address the council with questions and concerns.
There's a lot of gray area in there as to what the municipality can come in and tell you have to do, whether it be structurally or just how you live.
One of the major concerns that some of the landlords had was that the property maintenance codes were not readily available due to copyright restrictions, and also that there was no checklist of what the rental inspections would be checking for.
You know, as a landlord, if I have to come in and improve my property, the rents might be increased, you know, and if they can't afford it, where are they going to go?
The City Council moved to discuss the property maintenance codes further at the next meeting in 2 weeks at City Hall.
And, you know, at the end of the day, they say, if we get rid of all these rundown houses, business will come to town. That's not going to happen. The business doesn't come to town whether or not there's a crappy house on the south end. You know, realistically, they're never going to do away with all rundown, dilapidated, poor housing. That's just a pipe dream.
For MCTV, I'm Gabby Shirley.
Have you ever wished you didn't have to drive out of town to buy clothes or to dine in a nice restaurant? If so, you are not alone. I found out what MC students and residents would like to see in Monmouth. Most replied more dining options and clothing stores. Many agreed that businesses targeting MC students are needed. Tropical Isle Tanning employee Bethany Fredrickson says that customers are MC students and upcoming businesses should be targeting this group as well. Senior Mark Armstrong believes that adding Jimmy John's would be a great addition for students.
I think Jimmy John's would be a big addition to Monmouth, the town and the college. A lot of college kids would get the delivered food and stuff. Besides just pizza delivered, I think sandwiches would go over really well. And also just it would be another healthier eating option for the town.
Other students like sophomore Chris Falkenroth wishes there were more to do in town.
You know, anything from a bowling alley to go-karts would be cool, to just in general, there's more things to do. Because I think we kind of go to Galesburg right now for anything that we do need, or to Fun City, but something really close and in town would be great.
ASAP and SOTA hold events regularly to keep students busy. Places on campus such as Einstein Bagels provide healthier eating options for students.
A couple of weeks ago, residents gathered to discuss a makeover for Monmouth downtown. Over the years, several local businesses and restaurants have closed, leaving behind skeletons of boarded-up buildings to reside along the public square. During the meeting, townspeople were presented with new ideas to renovate these empty spaces and ways to promote unique opportunities Monmouth has to offer in order to attract home buyers and business owners. The townspeople were also able to voice their opinions about the renovation and gave their insight onto how to spark business revenue.
I was very encouraged to see that Monmouth College figured very prominently as one of the community assets here, and the things that Monmouth College brings to it, and how important Monmouth's downtown is to Monmouth College, and how important Monmouth College is to our downtown.
Town meetings are held at City Hall on the first and third Mondays of every month at 7 p.m.
On Thursday, October 6th, Chris Falkenroth started the monthly InterCultural Lunches of the school year. Falkenroth, a sophomore at Monmouth College, spent last summer in Ecuador working at a hotel. He talked about the differences in culture and language and how it is important to learn the language of and immerse yourself into another culture in his presentation, Revelations of a Language Learner Abroad.
As a tourist, in the world we live in, there's a lot more language barriers being crossed, and it's important to know more than one language, and it helps you in both your career, in the workplace, and it'll help you in life in general.
If you are interested in intercultural life or international studies, visit monmouthcollege.edu for more information.
Taking a look at some events on campus this week. Thursday, a corn toss tournament at 7 p.m. on the football field kicks off homecoming weekend. This will continue with events on Friday and Saturday. Also on Thursday night, there will be an underground program at 9 p.m. featuring Solsi readings.
Coming up in sports after the break. Men's soccer renewed their rivalry with the Knox Prairie Fire. Welcome back. The Monmouth College men's soccer team put their 7-game win streak on the line against Knox on Saturday. The Scots began the contest with 3 early goals, and for the ensuing 60 minutes, neither team was able to score. Scots goalie Matt Schmidt ended the game with 9 saves. The second half continued the goal drought until the 69-34 mark, when Logan Simpson scored his 12th goal of the season off an assist from Devin Freetag and Josh DeValle. The next 5 minutes saw goals from Freetag, Simpson's second score of the contest, and a header by Phil Hamilton. Monmouth shut down Knox for the victory, 7-0. Scots head coach George Perry feels his team was lax defensively in the first half, but resolved those issues after halftime.
We've been playing pretty good soccer the last 3 weeks or so, and now we're still undefeated in conference, and we're having a really good shot possibly getting to conference for the first time.
Next Saturday, the men's soccer team will travel to Waukesha, Wisconsin to face Carroll University. Before break on October 3rd, the JV volleyball squad took on 2 local junior college foes, the first of which was Carl Sandburg College. The Scots would trail most of the game, but would rally and pull ahead. Jessica Jones spiked for a point, cementing the Scots' lead, and Emily Kagan ended the game with a block for the final point and a Scots victory.
We pulled through at the end. We started off weak, we had errors, and then we pulled through and fixed our errors and thought more mentally, and we kept the momentum. We communicated more at the end of the game and played as a team, actually.
On Thursday, the JV team took on another area community college, Blackhawk College of the Quad Cities. The Fighting Scots had a rocky start to their evening with a lack of communication and struggling for a side out, but the team lost the first game. The atmosphere quickly changed after a few timeouts, however, and Monmouth came firing back. At the end of the night, the Scots escaped with a victory over Blackhawk.
We definitely picked it up towards the end of the season as far as playing better as a team, so I hope that carries on to next season.
The varsity team takes on Cornell tomorrow night at home at 7. We'll be back after the break. Here are your scores for this week.
So do you find yourself stressed out and just laying around? You're eating because there's nothing else to do. You have absolutely no energy during the day. You feel like you've packed on those pounds from eating in the cafeteria every day. Going to the Huff Athletic Center might boost that energy and shed those pounds. The Huff Athletic Center includes free weights, an abdominal workout area, some cardio equipment, and a pool. So next time you feel like stuffing your face, put that food away and get your butt to the Huff.
As season changes and winter approaches, the city of Monmouth is trying to make yards greener. Jamie Shingothi has the story.
Grass seed was given away this past week due to Monmouth's new property enhancement program. The goal of this program was to make Monmouth's yards greener for next season, since the yards were ruined due to the summer's drought. Greener Garden Deluxe supplied all the grass seed, and only one 2-pound bag was given out per resident with their latest water bill.
We're in the process right now of figuring out if we just want to have it be a fall program or if we also want to bring it into a spring program as well. So either giving it away just once a year or twice a year. In addition to that, we need to find out, do we want to do more, or is what we already gave away we think sufficient for now. It was very successful, and I know a lot of people really appreciated it, so I hope we have a chance to do it as much as we can, because I think anytime the city kind of gives back to the residents, it's a positive, it's a positive enforcement for everyone.
For MCTV, I'm Jamie Shingothi.
If you'd like to purchase more grass seed, you can contact Greener Garden Deluxe.
On Saturday night, ASAP hosted a themed Under the Sea night in the Huff. Students were able to get their name on hats and pillows using airbrushed paint. Students could also decorate their own fish tank and compete in aquatic trivia for their chance to win a fish for their fish tank.
There's a lot of people that came out, and I'm definitely happy that everyone's taking advantage of it, because we want nothing more than to see students take an advantage of coming to our events. Everything's free, and the fact that they're liking to decorate their own fish tanks and win a goldfish and make their own trucker hats and pillowcases is definitely sweet.
As part of Homecoming, ASAP is hosting a bag toss tournament this Thursday night.
That's MCTV This Week. I'm Kyle McEwen.
I'm Haley Meyer. Make sure you tune in next Wednesday for an all-new edition of MCTV This Week.
And I'm Haley Turner. You can also watch us on the web by going to monmouthcollege.edu/MCTV. See you next time.